Assuming we can believe anything that Hevrek 35 has told us, that is.
Well, if the names are anything to go by, it's possible the Helganquil could be behind the fruits of Helgen too.
But if Hevrek 35 was telling the truth, and this was all just one massive lie, does that mean everything we've done up until now has been pointless?
No, I don't think so. Or at least I hope not. I think it just means we've lost our foothold for now. That's all.
Really? Well then, if we've lost it, I guess we'll just have to find another. All of us together. And if we can't find one, then we'll make a new one. End of story.
Make one, huh? I see. Right then. Count me in.
Oh, it's you two. Does he seem like he's doing any better now?
He who? Oh, you mean Dohalim, don't you?
I know that we're all struggling to wrap our minds around it all, but he looked like he was taking it really hard earlier.
What do you think about everything we've learned? About the Renans and the Great Spirit and all that?
On some level, I'm not even really sure what to think, to be honest. I mean, the Great Spirit is like a huge natural disaster, but with a mind and will of its own. But if that thing's hellbent on trying to destroy our planet, then the only thing left for us to do is stop it. As for the Renans, I suppose my feelings on that are a bit more mixed.
How so?
Coexistence between Dahnans and Renans in Menancia is still a work in progress. In my case, I think that's partly because deep down, I was still on guard around Renans. So, to be told that they're like us, that they're actually just like us is, well, I guess it's a little deflating, to be honest.
You kept a pretty level head.
You mean about the Renans? At the end of the day, the Helganquil and the Great Spirit are the ones who are responsible. But at the same time, I realize that not every Dahnan is necessarily going to believe that either.
I know you're already aware of this, but the list of grievances the Dahnans have against the Renans is long, and understandably so. And if people then find out that they're all actually one and the same, yeah, I don't think they're going to take to it too kindly.
Even just among the Dahnans, I'm sure there'll be some who emerge with power and some who won't. I think if we can find a way to get rid of that imbalance, then we'll be in a truly good place.
Well, first we can try to figure out what to do about the existing conflicts we have.
Yeah. It'd be nice if one day people could learn to get past their hatred like Rinwell did.
It's no small task. We can't pretend like the past didn't happen and ask people to forget their very real pain and suffering.
Right. Everybody has their reasons for feeling the way that they do. But if we just keep yelling at each other about it, we'll never move on. In a worst-case scenario, it might lead to even more people getting killed.
And we all have to figure out how to meet halfway. Not just that, but to also embrace each other's pain, in a sense.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
It's true. Everybody has their own scars, their own trauma. The first step to healing those wounds is to put aside that hatred. It won't be achieved through reasoning, but I think it's a good first step, if nothing else. And now, I think I see a way to move forward. But to do that, first we need to make sure our planet isn't going to get wiped out.
You both seem awfully calm.
Only because after everything we've seen, we don't have the energy to keep being shocked.
How are you holding up, Rinwell? That whole talk about the Renans looked like it shook you up a bit.
Yeah. I get this sinking feeling whenever I remember how Dahnan mages like my family were persecuted and died out. And now, I finally know why that is. But I was thinking, if Renans end up living together with Dahnans again, then mages won't be such an unusual thing to see on Dahna anymore, right? I know it's not as simple as all that, but Dahnans probably won't be so quick to let their guards down, and there might be Renans who still act superior because of their arts.
It wouldn't surprise me. 300 years of bad blood and prejudice isn't going to be an easy thing to overcome.
Yeah, I know firsthand just how much hatred can take hold in your heart once you let it in. But even so, I was still able to change. And if I can change, so can anyone else. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know, I could use my position as both a Dahnan and a mage to help bring both sides together.
Rinwell.
That great spirit worries me too, though. Dahna's will feels so warm and inviting. So why is Rena's will trying to destroy our entire planet?
Now that you mention it, Everett 35 and the other scientists here never really brought that up. Maybe they don't know either.
Maybe. But regardless, at the end of the day, Dahna's still our home. There's no way we can let it be destroyed.
We won't. We'll keep it safe no matter what.
I still can't believe it, man.
You're not the only one still trying to make sense of all this. Believe me.
Really? You've never struck me as the type of guy to get hung up on these sorts of things.
Did you forget what happened back in Thistleum? Once my memories started coming back to me, I felt completely and totally lost.
It was really that bad for you?
Yeah, it was. But thanks to Law and everybody else, I remembered that I still had things out there worth fighting for.
Man, I think you might be a better guy than me, Alphen. All I can remember thinking was, when's this guy gonna get his act together?
Law.
I was too worried about repeating the same mistakes I'd made back with my dad, and running away from the truth. That was no way to live. And I've tried to stay strong, my way. But all this talk about other races and the world ending, if I can be honest with you guys, it's just all too much for me to handle right now.
I know this is going to sound strange coming from me, but maybe the key is not to worry too much about the big stuff right now.
Oh?
I used to worry all the time about my thorns, for obvious reasons, but I never really opened up to anyone about them. And when I realized my visions pointed to a threat that was bigger than me, I didn't know what I should do or who to tell. But that's when I finally got it. You guys were all there for me, to teach me what's really important. I just had to open up and listen.
In other words, if you let the big picture stuff get you all muddled up inside, you'll begin to lose sight of what you really care about. Yeah, I think you're right.
The thing that's most important, what I really care about, all I want to do is protect the people that really matter to me, to fight for them. That's good enough, right?
Not everyone is strong enough to fight.
Huh?
It's something your dad told me once when he was still alive. Law, you know you're strong enough to fight, and you're strong enough to protect the people you care about. Forget all the big stuff going on. Just don't lose sight of what you want to protect in the first place. Sound good?
Yeah, I think it does. It's like a big weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I'll fight to protect the people around me. Just like I always have. I think that's best.
apologize for making you witness that.
You mean hearing the origins of the Renans?
Indeed. It's shocking to have so many things I thought to be indelible fade away in mere seconds.
Even I'm still not sure everything we've heard here is actually true.
Let's not delude ourselves. If what we've heard is a lie, it's a rather elaborate one. I can only imagine that you must have been constantly feeling like this, ever since your memory returned, Alphen. And you as well, Shionne. About your thorns, and being a maiden.
That's just part of being alive, don't you think?
Well, to say the least. But enough about me. I'm not concerned for myself. What concerns me is all of the other Renans out there.
When you say the other Renans, you mean the ones that are living on Lenegis or Dana, right?
Correct. Even if we stop the Great Spirit from annihilating Dana, our problems will still remain. Putting aside the untold state that Rena may be in, if we do not truly belong there, we will have to think long and hard about where it is that we wish to return to.
So, I guess your only real choices at this point are to either stay on Lenegis or come down to Dana, huh? And right now, Lenegis might not even be a safe option.
And at the same time, Danans are hardly likely to embrace Renans with open arms. If the issue is forced, things could turn dire. There is, after all, 3 centuries worth of hatred to overcome between us. And the victims of our rule have absolutely every right to feel animosity towards us Renans. Our own circumstances as the aggressors are irrelevant.
I didn't expect the former Lord of Menancia to be so down about people reconciling.
Menancia's fate was a stroke of good luck. There had been backlash over how it had been ruled, and I was blessed to have sympathizers among my ranks. Still, even now, there remain ardent dissidents.
But things can still change if you have the right people to help lead the way. Isn't that what you hope to achieve on Lenegis, after this is all over?
Indeed. I have fully accepted the burden of that responsibility. In that regard, I remain determined. On that note, I have something of a favor to ask of you, Alphen.
Oh? What is it?
I wish for you to serve as a mediator so that the Renans can live on Dana peaceably. As the one and only Blazing Sword, I suspect the Danans may listen to what you have to say when problems arise.
And I take it that you'll be the one to represent the Renans?
Yes. I realize that I'm asking quite a lot of you. However, the fact of the matter is that it will take time for Renans to re-enter Danan society without any bloodshed. That is why...
You're the same as ever, Dohalim.
Is it too much?
No, relax. You get so tense and formal when you're asking for a favor. Listen, there's no need for that. We're friends.
You're too kind. I can see you were raised well.
That's some high praise, Alphen.
Then I'll ask once again, this time just as friends. Alphen, will you help me?
You don't even need to ask. Of course I will.
Thank you, my friend.
Well, it sounds like everyone's learning from their past and using it to create a better future for everyone.
What about you, Shionne? How do you feel about the origin of the Renans?
To be honest, I'm not really all that shocked, actually. I mean, I might be a Renan in the literal sense, but I've never really felt like one of them. Right now, it's kind of a mystery.
How do you mean?
Because for a really, really long time, all I ever thought about was how I was going to die. Not if or when, but how. I thought I'd die alone. That fate had me in its steely grip. I would have never imagined that I'd be traveling with someone like you, fighting to save Rena and Dana. I mean, how could I have? It's been going on for 300 years. All this tragedy and destruction. When you consider the Helganquil's part in all this, it's been even longer than that. It was Naori's hope that somehow, someone in the future would be able to stop it, before it was too late. How it fell on us, of all people, to heed that call is a mystery.
I don't think Naori was hoping that we would just stop the world from getting destroyed. She considered me, a Dahnan, as a real person. And she very much cherished her own people, too. I don't think she wanted the world to be saved just so they could go back to hurting each other. Oh, maybe this is what she meant.
Huh?
When we were talking to Kisara earlier, about all that stuff like everyone's needing to meet halfway and embrace each other's pain and suffering, she said that the first step down that path was for each of us to put aside our own hatred. That means forgiving other people, even and especially before they forgive you.
Forgiving. So it goes both ways, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I don't just mean forgiving things that happened in the past either. Conflicts will keep happening. If we have any hope of moving on and building a better future, we have to all learn to forgive each other.
You know, you're right. People can hurt one another without even meaning to. I know that better than most, thanks to these thorns.
It's not going to be easy getting past this pain. But if we can do it, I'm sure there'll come a time when we can all truly understand each other. I'm there with you, Shion. I too want to protect the world we live in, and all the people we care about. I think that's the very least I can do to repay Naori for everything that she did.
Yeah. I want a future that she would feel proud to live in, and I'm going to fight for it.
Whoa there, Savior Girl. We're here to save you too, you know.
Yes, I know. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I want to live, and that's the honest truth.
Well, is everybody ready to do what needs to be done?
I am. There's a lot to think about, but at the end of the day, Dan is still in danger. I don't care who we're up against. We'll kick their ass.
What are your thoughts, Alphen? I want to know what's on your mind, too.
Like Law said, if we have to fight the Great Spirit on Rena, then so be it. It's trying to rob us of our entire world. And it's going to take not just our home, but all of existence along with it. That alone is enough to make it our enemy. But it's not only that. One way or another, I think beating the Great Spirit is going to be tied to us saving Shion.
You're saying there's a chance?
You're referring to the vision of destruction we all saw in Lenegis, I take it?
Yeah. 3 centuries ago, the astral energy that appeared at the spirit channeling ceremony showed Naori that vision. And to hear Shion tell it, it's the same one that she sees from her own thorns as well.
Indeed. Shion's thorns are comprised of dark astral energy, the one type which we know is native only to Rena. And if Rena's great spirit is what's behind Dana's pending destruction, then...
Shion's thorns are the Great Spirit? It's not actually on Rena like we thought?
We don't know anything for certain. At the very least, though, I think it's possible her thorns are a part of the Great Spirit.
While the main body resides in Rena.
Shion.
If these thorns really are a part of Rena's Great Spirit, I'm going to go over there and give it a piece of my mind and then some.
The question is, how do we confront it? Suffice it to say, that flower growing out of Rena is enormous, large enough to house the will of an entire planet. The Wedge and Lenegis were both hard enough for us to overcome in their own right. This is an altogether greater challenge for merely 6.
And we only know about the Thorns' connection thanks to Naori.
Heverick 35 has been observing the Great Astral Spirit this whole time. It wouldn't ask us to fight it unless it has a plan of some sort. Let's go see what that is. Our minds are made up. Let's go give Heverick 35 our answer.
So if the Sovereign and Maiden were originally boot-up programs for Lenegis, what about now?
Even with the Forbidden Zone in ruins and the Renis Alma stolen, Lenegis is functioning fine. If it needed us before, it doesn't appear to now.
First they lumber you with a position you never asked for, then you're discarded like you're nothing? Who the hell do they think they are?
More importantly, who do they think we are? We might not even factor into their list of concerns.
I just hope everyone on Lenegis is safe.
Worst comes to worst, Lenegis is equipped with a large number of starships the people can escape in. As long as the whole satellite doesn't suddenly explode or something, they should be fine.
Wait, explode?
In any case, if we're truly going to make a difference, it's on Rena we're needed, not Lenegis. The people there will be fine, I'm sure of it.
Right.
Do you have your answer for me?
We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that? You must have something up your sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated. Therefore, if you destroy the core, the Great Spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience, and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
By using the Renis Alma. You will also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Renis Alma to destroy it.
Hold on. That sounds a lot like what Shion described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the thorns with her.
She was actually right all along.
By my calculations, your powers combined should be sufficient to destroy the great astral spirit, and disperse its energy widely enough to make it difficult to reform.
What will happen to the Maiden once we manage to beat the Great Astral Spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
So it really will kill me.
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the Great Spirit, and is therefore our most reliable option.
What are our other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses of action when the most optimal among them is so clear.
You don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die. That we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her. We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any other way to take out the Great Spirit, I want to hear it.
This plan shall lead to the fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational.
That's...
It is vital that you proceed with this plan. A part of Rena's great astral spirit already resides within her. 300 years ago, the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the Great Spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the Great Astral Spirit to revive itself. So long as it remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the Great Spirit, attacking it is futile, and will only serve to strengthen it.
No.
Wait. Naori said that the Renis Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns could be neutralized by placing them in it. If so, can't the same also be done to the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
Well, can it?
It is true that the Renis Alma is capable of what you suggest, and could contain the Great Astral Spirit.
Yes!
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony, considering that the Renis Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed. I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will all be unable to leave here.
Why you?
Fine then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
Alphen?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen, and we have nothing to gain either way, then I'd rather do nothing. We want to stop Dana from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process. If all you're gonna do is sit back and watch us where it's safe, then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Alphen.
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
You'll agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma? One of your buddies ran off with it back on Lenegis.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dana's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower, then.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet. What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
So you're saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Likely, the collapse will occur in stages. It is recommended that you all escape before the final stage.
Man, I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Hevrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar is all. Fix our starship. We're going to Rena.
Excellent.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to. Remember that.
It matters little to me. The end result shall be the same. Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
Man, is it too much to ask for Hevrek 35 to talk like a normal person? I swear I can feel my brain starting to fry after listening to all that complicated stuff.
Don't worry. I think we're mostly done with him. Now all we have to do is rest up and wait. Once the Fall Knights is good to go again, we'll be taking off for Rena right away.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here. Is the Renis Alma really our only hope against the Great Spirit? There has to be another way, right?
Shion's Fire Master Core was able to suppress astral energy to prevent it from gaining sentience, right? Couldn't we make use of that somehow?
I'm not sure. In small doses, maybe, but with the amount of energy we're talking about here.
Back in Calaglia, the Blazing Sword was able to take in a whole spirit vessel's worth of energy. If it has the capacity to manage that, it can do this, right?
Except after it absorbed the energy, it ended up releasing it all moments later, remember? Let's not forget, it nearly killed you. Besides, this is the Great Spirit we're talking about, not a paltry vessel. Even if I could use the Master Core, your body wouldn't be able to take the strain of channeling that much energy.
Hevrek 35 didn't mention it, and it did not seem the type to skimp on details, so assuming it's even possible, the chances are slim to none.
You're probably right.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Dahnans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head-on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Dahnans.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Dahnans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more? That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Did you just... Never mind. Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before. But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before, about whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I think I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
You... what?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Everett 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me. To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will, well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were thinking?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
You sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Xion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrecht 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma. But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything
Listen,
that we've...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Dahnans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Shionne. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Shionne.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me. My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because Shionne,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody get enough rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrekt 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
there's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the Hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
we might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
What do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Dahnans started pressing their own.
Renans, Dahnans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No, I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle.
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Pissed off! Try harder!
Deny!
Eat this!
Graviton shield!
Crush!
Lightning! Not in your dreams!
Come and face me!
Let the marksman!
Blazing flame!
Lightning!
Pissed off!
Bring you down!
Watch this! Double demon fang! Try harder! Burn it out!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
It's time for a Double demon fang!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
Oh, sparkling stars of light!
Now! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll
I'll stop your life!
Illuminate the dark!
Blazing flame!
I'm
Swallow dance!
Now, Law, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Double demon! Already on! Double demon fang!
In a vine!
Double demon fang!
Do it! Do it!
All yours, Kisara!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Dahnan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? He probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In Tragedy's Aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Dahnan, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
This one's tough! I'll tear you apart!
Here's a healing arc!
Eternal devastation!
These wings can run strings around us!
Come one, come all! Double demon kill! Try harder!
Annihilation!
Now you see what I can do! I'm just getting started! Burn! Solar Blade! Double Demon Fang! Slot! Solar Blade! Slot! Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And pummel it to me!
Rise and shine!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm just getting started!
Double Demon Fang!
Resurrection!
Solar Blade! Double Demon
Now,
Fang!
Shion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Searing flame!
I'm on it! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I think I'm getting stronger. I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Shion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Double Demon Fang!
Fall into thine own. I'm not so good with airborne targets.
I barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
I've got it.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Glacial Spear.
Here's the evil! I'll finish you here and now!
You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang!
Strike. Radiant Pierce.
Swallow Blade! Fluid Kick! Swallow Blade! Eternal Devastation! Swallow Blade!
Spread. Hear me. Flame of
Double Demon Fang! Prepare to be speared! Double Demon Fang!
That'll bring you down.
Eat Dragon Shell! Swallow Blade!
It must take guts to fight without a
Enemies
weapon.
incoming. I'm not brave. I just do what I frozen.
Hammer!
First strike! Double Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara! More sequels?
Keep calm and take them down.
Demon Fang! Devastation!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Kisara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
A chain
Reinforcements! The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Where are you going? I'm ready.
Take this!
Photon strike.
Double Demon Fang!
Let's show you what my heart can do.
Swallow Blade!
Giant Lancer, down to the wind. In here, let's do it.
Eternal Devastation!
This'll come in handy.
Double Demon Fang!
To the fray.
Swallow Blade! The flame inside me yours to be let
Like
roar!
astral energy. Magic
Swallow
is
Blade! Double Demon Fang!
You
I'm
get
not
this.
done!
Not in your dreams. And again. Searing flame. Reload. Like astral energy.
Burn! Action!
In here!
Crush!
Hear my call!
Swallow Blade! It's time! Now you see what I can do! Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got!
Well done!
Double Demon Fang!
Gemini Ultra!
You should have messed with me!
Double
Oh,
Demon
well,
Fang!
dance the lightning!
Eat this!
Feel!
Another one down!
Here, baby! Flame of Fury!
Punch! Eternal Devastation!
Call! Wind Astral energy!
Dragon Shower!
Glacial Spear! Here's
More? This one's all mine!
Freeze
Drop like
Lancer
a
now!
bang.
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Flush!
Swallow Blade! Burn it! Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang!
I never miss! Now! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts. Whirling, don't mind if I do!
This one's all mine! Talon Hurricane! Not today!
When I do that,
Swallow Blade!
lightning
Double
orb!
Demon Fang!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! In the wind!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll
smash you!
I don't feel like my usual self. You alright? Let me handle this one. So sorry to disappoint you. Yukara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! More?
Radiant
Let
here!
inside me yearn to be let free!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alpin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Burn! Watch it!
Holy
Swallow Blade!
Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm only getting started!
Slash!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Double It's time!
Burning strike! Glacial spear! Here's evil! Lightning hurricane! Do it! Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
This firearm feels like a part of me now.
Have you ever thought of wielding two at once?
Would be double the firepower, and plenty of style to boot.
What use is style when it's life or death?
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
That's true. And if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here I go.
No
You guys
further!
have to do more. Darkness!
Devastation!
Here I go. I'm all getting started.
That fucking is driving you mad! Double Demon Fang! That freaking does it, blind freak! Look at
If it's in the sky, it's
Sia,
mine.
can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Eat dirt! Double Demon Fang!
Now I'm in the groove!
Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang! Do it!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Double Demon Fang!
Now, Lost, get toasty.
Burn Strike!
I'm going to need to
Devastation.
all right. Rain down and
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong
We
fight!
barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. This one's mine.
Take this!
Steel
Double Demon Fang!
I'm flaming burning.
Double Demon Fang!
Here's evil.
Flush!
Freeze Lancer. Blah, blah, blah. Magic.
Double Demon
Here.
Fang! Blade! Prepare to be seized!
Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory.
Double Demon Fang!
Naturally.
Double Demon Fang!
Hold on
Prepare
to
to be
your
sealed,
Here I
fleet of
come.
foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Mega Ray! Storm! Annihilation! Lost! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Glacial Spear!
Double Demon Fang! First Strike! Heavy Hurricane! Flush! Inferno Punch! You're mine! This one's all mine! Double Demon!
Do you require a hand?
Rip and Tear!
Glacial Spear!
Swallow Blade is all mine!
Radiant! Freeze Lancer! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist. I never miss.
Armor won't save you! Slash! Double Demon Fang!
In a bind?
Besides fair.
Florida! I'm on a roll now!
Freeze Lancer. Hydration. Glacial Spear.
Double Demon Fang!
Hydration Orb.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Double Demon Fang! I'll finish you here and now! I won't give in! Double the flame inside is yours to be let free! Not my finest! Stay away from my friends! Double Demon Fang!
Air thrust.
Slot take this! Can't get out of this!
Annihilation. Ready. Lightning.
Double Demon Fang!
Outstanding form.
Double Demon Fang!
Slot.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Lightning condemned.
Double Demon Fang! No escape!
A chain
Double
between
Demon
heaven
Fang!
and
Flame inside me! Yours to be let free! Ignite! Storm! Eternal devastation! Hurricane! Crush!
Let them do it! Hurricane! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Water! Well done! A chain between heaven and earth. I never miss! A whale
I can
against
carve
the
through
Atlantic.
armor!
Do you require a hand?
Eat this! Far enough! It's on! Double Demon Fang! Burn in hell!
Reload! I'm out of ammo!
Eternal
Chain
devastation!
between heaven and earth.
Now I'm in the
Eternal
groove!
devastation!
Slot! Inferno Punch!
Annihilation!
Here I come! You're finished!
Glacial Spear!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best.
Take this!
All might can do is cause havoc and destruction.
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Lunar corruption!
Eternal devastation! Slot! Attack time! Slot! Swallow Blade! I can carve through armor! Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Everyone's still in one piece?
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though. Got a really bad feeling about this. Fred! They're surrounding us!
spear!
Double
Here's the
strike!
evil! Freeze blade! Raging storm! Here, let me help! Raging
Demon
I'll
Fang!
finish you here and now!
Prepare to be sealed,
mine.
though fleet of foot.
I'll finish you here and now!
Is more appropriate.
Let's talk in more doing!
Double Demon Fang! Eternal
In
Devastation!
here, now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Double Demon
See what
Fang!
happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Stars of light! Rain down and purify
Blazing
all!
flame! Take this! Swallow dance!
Into the battlefield!
Double Demon
Maybe you don't mind if I do! Mega Ray!
Talon Hurricane!
Annihilation!
Eagle
Raging
Blade!
Storm!
Blade!
Monster, get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
Double Demon Fang!
Already on it!
Chain between heaven and
I'm
earth!
on it!
Radiant! A wailing dizzy of lightning! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There's always room for improvement. Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Come and face me! Eternal Devastation!
Radiant light!
You picked the wrong fight!
Stay on the ground!
Take this!
Swallow Blade!
We
got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Divine
Eternal Devastation! Here I come! It's over!
Do it!
Mark! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
Double Demon Fang!
Already on
Double
it!
Demon Fang!
Concentration! Back to the fray! Mega Ray!
Eternal Devastation!
Annihilation!
You're mine!
Here's the evil! Came between heaven and
You're
earth!
mine!
Freeze
Swallow
Lancer!
Blade!
A will bring you down!
It's time! Double Demon Fang! Burn!
Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Radiant light!
Double Demon Fang!
Now I'm real mad!
Swallow Blade!
It's just time!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Here I go!
Prepare to be sealed!
Mega Ray! Back to the wall!
Double Demon Fang!
Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Devastation!
Here's the evil! Now! Freeze Lancer!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely. Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
I can carve through armor!
That'll bring you down! Raging Cascade!
Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
I think I'll pass on the handshake!
Can't get out of this!
Raging Storm!
Now I'm in the zone! Now you're talking!
Here's
Come on now!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's the Raging Cascade! Gemini Aqua! Talon Storm! Annihilation!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Now we're not on a roll now! Bring the tear! Take this!
Annihilation!
Now you see what I can... I'm just
Ready
getting
to
started!
run.
You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang!
Now I'm real mad! Talon Storm!
Power of war!
Eternal Devastation!
Outstanding form! This'll come in handy!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Crumble! Double Demon Fang!
Leave the charges to me!
Here's the evil!
Eat this! That frickin' does it! Watch it!
Freeze
Double
Lancer!
Demon
Rise and
Fang!
red! Oh, this one's mine! Rain down!
Now or never!
No further!
Rise and shine!
Double Demon
Just
Fang!
getting started!
Light! Resurrection!
These fists have got your name on them!
You picked the wrong fight! Eternal Devastation!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! We're still standing. Fairly.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrecht 35 about it sometime.
Bad feeling about this.
I can carve through armor! Double demon
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got
Well done!
Double demon fang! Watch it! Double this one's all mine! First strike! Double demon fang! Not today! Big blast! Eternal devastation!
Lightning!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Slide! Try harder! Now! Here I come!
We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Double demon fang!
Sleep now.
I'm just getting started! Eternal devastation! Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
This one's tough! I'm on it! Double demon fang!
Astral energy! Full throttle! That worked like a dream. I pity anyone who stands in our way.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Double piston! I owe you one!
Denied! By the power of water!
Burn!
Don't mind if I do.
Eternal devastation! Crush! Swallow blade!
Lightning orb!
Double demon fang!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Fall into thine mega ray!
Crush! Swallow dance! Eternal devastation!
Now!
Just getting started!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Double demon fang!
Winds of heaven! First force!
Take this!
It can hide
I
itself?
can carve through
Amazing!
Sleep now.
This isn't ideal.
Here's a healing word.
Double demon fang!
Prepare to be sealed!
Annihilation!
No further!
There you are! Double
Lightning
demon
orb!
fang!
Raging
Crush!
I can do this all day!
There you go! Don't let up!
Eternal devastation!
I'm going to need to use
Here I come! You're finished! Slide!
air thrust! A chain healing circle!
Double demon fang!
Lightning!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Right.
Don't mind if I do!
Throbbing in pain.
Lightning blade!
I'm on a roll now!
You're let free! Burn! Double demon fang!
I'll finish you here and now!
Slide!
More stockpile!
Double demon fang!
In here!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Oh!
Get behind me!
Now I'm real mad! I'll leave it to you!
Here's a healing art!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll bring you back from depth abyss! So let's go hammer!
Double Demon Fang! Prepare to
Power of my healing art to accomplish this!
take this!
Far enough!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough. Leave the enemy's art to
Yes,
me!
ma'am. Milk the blades here! I'll smash you!
Try harder!
Where are you going?
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
What's this?
Right, Gemini Aqua!
Do it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though. Really bad feeling about this.
Not today!
Don't mind if I do.
Double Demon Fang! I'm on! Double
Airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
What's this? Can't get out of this!
Double Demon Fang! The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Here's evil. Win
Try harder! Double Demon Fang!
Nothing gets by me!
Now I'm in here.
Block up!
Pain between heaven and earth.
Should have messed with me!
I'll tip it up.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Didn't even break a sweat.
This won't be easy.
Demon Fang!
Don't be such a pessimist. I never miss.
Double Demon Fang!
Armor won't save you!
Annihilation.
I'm on it!
Radiant look here.
Eternal Devastation!
Take this! Talon
It
Hurricane!
looks like you got this one covered.
Far enough! I'll finish you here and now!
Hands in the wind. In here.
Eternal
Here.
Devastation!
Not on my watch. Annihilation.
I'm just getting started!
Burn in hell!
With the pen!
Banana, let's go.
Eternal Devastation!
No further!
Double Demon Fang!
Again!
Burning.
Talon Hurricane!
Here's this.
Burn!
Double Demon Fang!
Ready and ready! Now you see what I can do!
Far beyond the darkest sky.
Swallow blood!
Mental speed.
Double Demon
Blazing
Fang!
flame!
Swallow
Dance!
Double Demon Fang!
Feel.
This will come in handy.
Double Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art. Tempest.
These fists have got your name on them!
All right. It's showtime.
Double Demon Fang! Slow dance!
We require help.
In a vine? I'm just getting started! Eat this! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Double Demon Fang!
Leave the charges to me!
Far enough!
Arch Field! I never miss!
Double Demon Fang!
Confiscated!
Talon Hurricane!
Annihilation!
Double Demon Fang!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Double Demon Fang!
Will this help?
Anything in armor is
You picked the wrong fight!
Do it!
Blade! Reverse!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This one's tough! I can carve through one! Double Demon Fang!
You have brought in pain.
No further! Double Demon Fang! Talon Hurricane!
Come and face me!
Double Demon Fang! I'll tear you up!
I owe you, Theon. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Double Demon Fang!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done.
Double Demon Fang!
Now,
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I can feel my precision improving.
looks like some solid equipment. dispose of the trash.
I'm on it! I'll run you through! Vacuum blade!
Sealed! Healing
Eat this! Time to cross blade!
I never miss! Anything in order is all mine!
I don't know what I'd do without
Perhaps now isn't the time?
you. I really don't.
I'll smash you!
Don't mind if I do!
Let's try harder! Vacuum blade!
What's this?
I have no limits! Vacuum blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Radiant Blade! This is my focus! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara!
There! Vacuum blade!
Now I'm in the groove!
You're mine!
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Photon blast!
Double demon fang! Vacuum blade! I'll run you down!
I'm going to
Vacuum blade!
my healing
I can carve through
Vacuum blade!
I owe you, Theon. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Take this!
Vacuum blade!
Here goes! Up and at 'em, let's go!
This one's all mine!
Swallow dance!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll finish you here and
Vacuum
now!
blade!
Lunar blast!
There!
Lightning condemned!
Vacuum blade!
Chain between heaven and earth!
Let's tear him up!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Vacuum blade!
Annihilation!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here's a healing arc!
Double demon
Now,
fang!
aid!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
We won.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. Blazing flame!
Try harder!
Swallow shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Okay,
Here I go!
Come and get it!
do you require help?
I'll tear you apart! Now I'm in the groove!
This one's all mine!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory.
Double demon fang!
Naturally.
Dragon swarm!
Here I go!
Talon Hurricane!
Do it! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
They're surrounding us! Burning strike! Mega ray!
There!
Crumble!
I'm ready!
Flame of fury!
Here I come!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Come and face me!
Arc sealed! Show you what
Dragon swarm!
between heaven and earth!
Dragon swarm!
A wailing banshee!
Burn in hell!
Far enough!
Burn! Dragon swarm!
Not in your dreams!
Got fire!
I got
Take
this!
this!
Let a marksman handle it!
There! All yours!
Never miss!
Leave the ensnaring through armor!
Now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon swarm!
I'll finish you here and now!
Double this one's all mine!
Hurricane!
Dragon swarm! You picked the wrong
These
fight!
got your name on them!
I'll be saving this one. Do it! Kisara, go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Lightning condemned!
Double seeker!
Burning!
Now we're not...
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Dragon form! Vacuum blade!
All good things come to an end. In a bind?
Okay, here...
Swallow dance!
Dragon form! Back this time! Eat this!
Swallow dance! Now I'm in the groove!
Dragon form!
Hey! Blow them away!
Double demon fang!
Take this!
A whirling struggle!
Dragon form!
First glacial spear!
Here's
evil!
It's over!
In here!
Carve through armor!
Dirt!
Vacuum blade!
Purge
There!
malevolence! Arcane
wall now!
Dragon form!
A whirling struggle!
You're mine!
Not in your dreams!
You're finished!
Dragon shell!
There!
Rip and tear!
Vacuum
I
blade!
never miss!
Eagle assault! There! Talon sword!
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
All yours, Kisara!
Vacuum blades! There!
Here I go!
Dragon swarm!
Super
Swallow dance!
You're mine!
Talon
Take this! Do it! Dragon swarm!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
A hard-won victory.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Dragon does it!
Try harder!
Dragon shout!
Is it in the sky?
Eat
Now
this!
I'm in the
Reiki,
groove!
careful!
Dragon
It has some kind of camouflage!
Vacuum blade!
Ice prison!
There!
Now you see what I can watch this! In a bind?
Vacuum blade!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm going to
Dragon
use
form!
all the power of my healing arts to accomplish Raging storm! This one's mine!
Vacuum blade!
Hold on here!
There!
Here's a healing arm! First aid! Not in your dreams!
Eat this! Vacuum blade!
Rain down!
Dragon
Here's a
form!
healing arm!
Vacuum blade!
Swallow dance! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout! Now I'm in the groove!
Dragon swarm!
It's time!
Eagle assault! Double demon fang!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
I don't even know the word defeat.
Try harder! Vacuum blade!
Armor won't save you!
Vacuum blade! Try harder!
Don't give up! It's time to finish this! Dive! Consuming wildfire!
This should do it!
Show you what my art can do!
Illuminate
Illuminate
the
the
sun!
sun! Holy glimmer! That'll bring you down!
Vacuum blade!
Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Lunar corruption!
There!
By the power of water!
There!
Concentration!
Vacuum blade! Eat this!
Talon heart!
I'm going to need
Take
to
this!
use all the power of my healing arts
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Illuminate the dawn!
Dragon form! Vacuum blade!
Shattering the
pieces! Vacuum blade!
Confiscated!
There! Super solo death!
Law, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Damn!
You require a help.
I really know you are. There!
Blow away!
Nothing gets by me! Can't get out of this! This one's all mine!
Sleep now!
Vacuum blade!
Denied!
There! Burn in hell! Eagle assault! Dragon swarm!
Radiant blood!
Let the marksman handle this!
This one's mine!
Now I'm in the groove! Vacuum blade!
A whirling standing form!
You're mine!
Here I
You're
come!
finished! There!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Vacuum blade! I'm on it! Ready and ready! Take that! I can carve through it! Prepare to be sealed!
Sleep now!
There!
Glacier clear! Here's evil!
Not today!
Now I'm in the groove.
Vacuum blade!
Searing flame!
There!
Reload!
First strike! No further!
Water, hear my call!
Vacuum blade!
Spread!
Dragon form!
Amazing! Freeze laser!
I'm on a roll now.
Lunar blast! I'm all set up! Mega ray!
Vacuum
Denied.
Stop!
He was nice on the last
Here! Water, hear my call!
Not my finest.
Stay away from my friend! Vacuum blade!
It's showtime! Select
Dragon form!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Law, wake up!
Damn, sorry about that.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Got a really bad feeling about this.
What is this?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
Demon Fang!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Not today!
You too.
Dragon swarm! Vacuum blade!
Glacial spear. I never miss.
What's this?
Here goes.
Here I come!
Now you see what I can do. What's this? In a bind?
Spread.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon form!
You all tucked away.
Ready to go!
Not at my watch.
Eagle
A
fly!
whirling struggle.
Talon storm!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Dragon swarm!
Talon hurricane!
Ignite!
Reload.
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
In here.
Take this! It's over!
Here's my photon flash.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's vacuum blades!
Aqueous
There!
surge. Raging cascade.
Perfect right! Dragon swarm!
Dance in the wind.
Dragon form!
I'll be
Yes,
safe.
let's go there! Vacuum
Armor
blade!
won't save you! In a bind?
There! Vacuum blade!
Using all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Eagle assault!
You're mine! You're finished!
Radiant light. Here.
It's time!
I'm out of arrows.
Eat dirt!
Sleep now.
Crumble! Vacuum blade! Sword!
Let the marksman
There!
handle this.
Vacuum blade!
This one's mine. Up and
There!
out. Let's go. Arc seal.
Vacuum
Far enough. Eat this. I can't hold on much longer.
Tear you apart! Vacuum blade!
Now we're not now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
No choice! Vacuum blade!
Not on my watch. There goes. Sparkling stars. By the power of one.
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Yours to be let free!
Here, let me help.
Vacuum blade! Vacuum blade! Try
Here's
harder!
evil.
There!
Outstanding form.
Vacuum blade!
Illuminate.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Here's evil.
Vacuum blade!
Leave the
Sword
sword
to me.
Divine savior.
Big flash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Far enough.
Silver sword. Take that. There you go. Silver out.
Double Demon Fang! Burn in hell! Big flash! Vacuum blade!
Eat
this! Take this!
That'll bring you down.
Amazing.
Armor won't save you!
Will this help?
Big flash! Dragon Swarm!
You see what happened there as you crossed.
Shouldn't have done that.
I owe you one.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that isn't really why I had. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Raging blade!
Here goes!
Solo dance!
Confiscated!
Take
Vacuum blade!
Death Blossom! Oh, now to talk!
Try harder! There!
Now! Frozen!
Hammer!
That was a little close for comfort.
Bad feeling about this.
I'm like bait to them!
Hold nothing back!
Dragon!
Back up!
Water! Here I call! Divine savior!
Vacuum
Flying
blade!
freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care? Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Vacuum blade!
Rain down! Purify all!
Swallow dance! Armor won't save you!
Water! Hear my call!
I'm on a roll now!
In here! Hear my call!
Dragon
Saving
Swarm!
this bled! Far
Try
beyond the
harder!
darkest sky!
Dragon Swarm!
Water! Hear my call! That'll bring you down!
Dragon Swarm!
Swallow dance!
I'll heal you all!
I'm on a roll now! Eagle Assault!
Healing supernova!
I'm on a roll now!
Here's evil!
Try harder!
Freeze blade!
Dragon!
Nothing can see what happened there as you
Winds of
crossed.
heaven!
Shouldn't have done that.
Not on my watch!
Vacuum blade!
Howling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Raging storm!
Burn!
Annihilation! Heroes!
crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you!
Dragon Swarm! Lost my tongue! Dragon Swarm! There! Vacuum Blade!
Do it!
I owe you one!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
There! Already on! Double Demon Fang!
By the power of water!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Try harder!
A whirling banshee of lightning!
That'll
bring you down!
Try harder! Vacuum Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Divide!
Vacuum Blade! Burn Strike! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Water, hear my call!
Dragon Swarm! The flame inside
here and
deserves
now!
to be let free!
Denied! Raging cascade!
I'll tear you apart! Dragon Swarm!
I'll heal you all!
Dragon Swarm!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Raw's on.
Dragon Swarm!
Water, hear my call! A wailing banshee of
Take this!
lightning!
Do it!
Ridwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
Hands in the wind!
Double Demon Dragon Swarm! Do it! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'm even stronger than before.
That equipment should come in handy.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Burn it! Damn it!
Into the shadows! Not in your dreams!
Blazing Flame!
Raging cascade!
Chargers to me. Far enough.
There!
Take
Hands in
this.
the wind! Air thrust!
No further.
Here!
Where
Now.
are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
Vacuum Blade! There!
Lightning orb!
Vacuum Blade!
One at a time!
I owe you one!
Lunar
Vacuum
corruption!
Blade!
By the power of
Vacuum
war, wailing
Blade!
banshee of lightning!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! There! Eat this! There! Dragon Swarm! I'll smash you! There! Prepare to be destroyed! Vacuum Blade! Vacuum Blade!
No further.
Thanks so much!
Nice!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade!
Raging cascade!
Denied!
Stop!
Lunar corruption!
I'll tear you apart!
Power of water!
There!
Hold up now!
Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
A whirling
Vacuum
trouble!
Blade!
Winds of heaven! Hold together! Just a little longer!
Thanks for the sympathy!
Get it together! We need you in form! I'm going to
Vacuum
defeat
Blade!
all the power of my healing arts to accomplish
amazing.
darkest sky! I never fade!
There!
Illuminate the dark! I'm going to
Dragon
use all the
Swarm!
power of my healing arts to accomplish
you!
it! I can handle it between heaven and earth!
Dragon Swarm!
A wailing banshee of
What's
lightning!
this?
This one's all mine! Double Demon Fang!
Complete focus!
All good things come to an end.
Hold nothing back! Double Demon Fang! There! And more that they all burn out! Vacuum
No.
Blade!
I won't give in.
Vacuum Blade! There!
Magic is there!
Vacuum Blade!
I can do this all day! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
The enemy wields armor too.
You'll soon see like that! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Fighting in this state isn't advisable.
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helgenquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Dahnans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegis. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedure somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Dahnan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary tube. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing. There!
I can handle it!
Blazing Flame! Burn! Dragon Swarm!
I'll finish you here and now!
No further!
I'm
Vacuum Blade!
I never miss!
There!
Tunnel punch!
Vacuum Blades!
Far enough!
Take this!
I can carve through
Vacuum Blade! Its head is its weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Dragon Swarm!
Here we go!
One more! Radiant punch! Here!
Big blast!
Vacuum Blade!
Radiant punch! Back into the
Try
front!
harder!
The
Vacuum
flame!
Blade!
I'm going to use all the power of my healing
Take
arts to
this!
accomplish this!
Vacuum Blade!
Freeze!
Eat this! Blazing Blade! Incineration Blade! Vacuum Blade! I could do without this pain.
Here's the healing arc! Lightning
Vacuum Blade!
Whoa! Hey!
There!
Shattering it!
Incineration Blade!
Attack time! Freeze!
Vacuum Blade!
Nothing gets
Blazing
by
Blade! This was all mine! Double Demon Blade! There! Not today! Super
I never miss!
There!
Hold on to your
Vacuum Blade!
Here I come! Will this
There!
Can't get out of this!
dance in the wind?
Vacuum Blade!
Air healing circle! Photon
go.
plus Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Mega Ray! Back into the fray!
fight! Vacuum blade!
Crumble what my heart can do!
Vacuum blade!
Denied! Sleep
Take this! What a relief in a bind!
There!
Lunar corruption!
Vacuum blade!
Power of water!
Incineration wave!
These fists have got your name on them!
There!
Water!
Vacuum blade!
The water!
Incineration wave! There!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Vacuum blade!
Celestial runner!
Incineration wave!
Razor hurricane!
It was not well
There!
I'm going to need to use
Eat
all
this!
hold on to your heart. Healing arts
Here
to
I
accomplish
come.
this.
There!
I'm on it!
Raging
Vacuum
cascade!
blade!
This!
There!
I'll smash you!
What would I obtain between heaven and
Dragon
earth?
swarm! First strike!
A
Take
wailing
this.
banshee of lightning!
Raging flame! Swallow dance! I'm on a roll now!
Outstanding form!
Vacuum blade!
Winds of heaven! Burst forth! In here!
Leave the source
Look at you
for
on
me.
the way!
Now I'm in the groove!
Thunder field!
Dragon swarm!
Alright, it's showtime!
Hit time!
Hear my call! Uplift!
Eat this! Vacuum blade! Incineration wave! Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more. The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Renan now sits above us. I pray...
No holding back!
In a bind? I'll smash you!
Hellfire, complete focus, Mega Ray!
Vacuum blade!
Gemini Ultra!
I'll tear you apart!
Mega Ray!
I'm just...
Will this help? Chinese Supernova!
Double Demon Fang!
Blah, blah, blah! I never miss!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Yes, here! Not on my watch!
Talon Hurricane!
There! Ignite!
Searing Flame!
We got a rule now!
It's lightning! Alright! Hear me! Flaming Fury!
Vacuum blade!
Let's see what happened to
Hear
me!
my call!
There!
Shouldn't have done that! No further! First strike! Come on, let's tear it far enough! Alright! It's down!
Here's evil!
Dragon Form!
I'll smash you!
Freeze Lancer!
Super Fire!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
All disasters
Talon
must run!
Hurricane!
Hear my
Dragon
call!
Form!
Helix of Purity! Red! Hear me! Flame of
Double
Fury!
Demon Fang!
Not my finest!
You'll pay for that!
By the power of water!
Dragon Form!
Searing Flame! Chinese Supernova! Hard
Flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Seal!
Dragon! It's time!
Let me help! First aid! Lightning
Dragon
Orb!
Form!
A banana!
Super Hollow
Eruption!
Gang! There!
Can't get out of this!
By the Searing Flame! Will this help?
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning!
Dragon Form!
Healing Circle!
I really owe you one!
I'll stop it, charge! Thanks, Kisara! I'm all stuffed up! Illuminate! Magic! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming Wildfire! Here's a healing roar!
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renis Alma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows...
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renis Alma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. Hey, when did I get so popular?
Vacuum blade! There! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
This one's mine!
Flying free!
Just do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Already on!
Lightning orb!
Watch this!
Raging cascade!
Blazing flame!
Double demon fang!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Dragon form!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No place here!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A whirling struggle!
It was nice while it lasted.
Wind!
Vacuum blade!
Hurricane!
There! Inferno vacuum blade!
Steel!
This one's all mine!
Dragon
Get
shell!
on
I'm
here
just
with
getting
Let the
started!
marksman handle this!
Burn! I'm
Dragon
just getting
form!
started!
Holy Lance! Freeze Lancer! All day!
These sticks has got your name on them!
Here I come! You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Dragon
Here
shell!
I come! It's over!
Divine Savior! Magic is
There! Do it!
Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
This one's tough! I'm on it! Ignite! Attack! Talon Storm! Vacuum Blade!
This is gonna need all of us together!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon
The
Form!
backing part's their weak point.
Okay, here I go!
Denied!
I'll run you through!
Here!
Eagle Dawn Vacuum Blade!
I'll tear you
Into the
apart!
shadows!
Now I'm real mad!
There!
Confiscated! Reload!
Vacuum Flame inside is yours to be let free!
Winds of here! First force!
Let's tear him up! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Crumble! Take this! It's pinned down!
Annihilation!
Vacuum Blade!
Eat this!
Gale force!
You're done!
Lightning
I'll
condenser!
finish you here and now!
A
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Glacial Spear! Here it is!
Double Demon Fang!
Rain down! Let's
You see what happened there as you crossed
Rise
me?
and shine!
Shouldn't have done that.
Vacuum Blade!
I'll blade you all down.
Here you'll pay for that! Burn in hell!
This one's mine! Into the shadows!
Vacuum Blade!
Blazing flame!
That'll bring you down!
Swallow dance! In a
Outstanding
vine!
form.
Glimmer dragon! What's this? Denied!
Vacuum Blade!
Supernova! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Go no further!
Vacuum Blade!
Blazing flame!
Try harder!
Burning
There!
Let me show you what
Eat
my
this!
hold on to your
Vacuum
arm.
Blade!
Here I come! Hit!
Vacuum Blade!
I owe you, Theon. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc in the section.
Vacuum Blade!
Hear my call! Magic blade!
Incineration Blade! Vacuum
Hear
Blade!
evil!
Now I'm real mad!
Now we're not.
Armor won't save you!
Freeze
I'll
Lancer!
finish you
Double
here and
Demon
now!
Fang!
Will this help?
Double Demon Fang!
Healing from
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
I'll bring you back from death to this!
Take this! Eagle Dive!
Vacuum Blade! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! I have no limits!
Water astral I'll bring you back from death to
Vacuum
this!
Blade!
Far beyond the darkest sky!
Double Demon
I call
Fang!
upon
Where are
thee!
you going?
Burn in hell! Vacuum Blade!
Here's evil!
There!
Shoot it forward!
I won't.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang! Vacuum Blade!
Hold on to your arm! Here I come!
Try harder!
Denied!
Hear my call! Red! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Hey, see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that. Time for
I
one
can't
more.
hold on much longer!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Double demon fang!
Ready and rare. Up and out. Let's go.
Go, Halim!
All yours, Kisara.
I've used a bit too much healing. Don't get careless.
Vacuum blade!
Don't tell me!
Soft lightning shield! Yours to be light free! Burn in hell!
It's a duel of the
I
arts.
don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't. An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Go, Halim!
All yours, Kisara.
Here, let me help. Where are you going? Primed and ready. Glacial Spear. Pierce evil. This one's mine. Eat this.
Take this!
I'm freaking show you what I can do. Now,
Blow them away!
I'm going to need to use all the power of the healing art to accomplish. Illuminate the dark. Come forward with the strings.
I really owe you one.
All disasters in one. Come blood. Purity. Freeze
Double demon fang!
Dance in the wind.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Gemini Aqua.
Double... There!
Nice, Law.
Leave it all to Law!
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Law, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I've been doing really great lately.
Wow, you've got to be lucky to find this stuff.
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find.
Choice.
Hold on to your art.
Here
I come.
Ignite!
Chain between heaven and earth. Don't mind if I do.
I'll smash you! Vacuum blade!
Freeze Lancer.
There!
Denied!
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Vacuum blade! All yours! Back damn it! Let inside me! Yours to be let free! I'm on a roll now!
Chain between heaven and earth. This one's mine.
Vacuum blade!
You shouldn't have messed with me.
Dragon shout!
Inferno punch!
Vacuum blade!
This one's mine.
There! This one's all mine!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
There! Vacuum blade!
There!
Vacuum blade!
Annihilation! Rain down!
Vacuum blade!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Thrust!
Meteor! Far too much to handle!
Take this!
Dance to the wind! Here!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Right, here goes! Burn it! Storm! Vacuum blade! Tectonic force! I'll finish you here and now! Can't get out of this! Vacuum blade! These fists have got your name on them! I really owe you one! Vacuum blade!
Lightning! Super
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Watch this! Armor won't save you! There!
If it's in the sky, it's
Vacuum
mine!
blade!
Far enough!
I'm just getting started! This one's all mine! Ignite! Vacuum blade! There!
This one's mine!
Inferno punch! Vacuum blade! It's time!
In here!
In a bind? Dragon swarm!
Oh, here, let me help. Rain down! Purify all!
Double demon fang!
Take it! And again!
Blast!
Feel! I'll heal you all!
No! Can't end here!
Don't blame me!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complete
This has got... Nope, that'd be silly.
All disasters reign one! Come forth and healing security! Maelstrom!
Now
Our next coming through!
I'll smash you! Vacuum blade!
Ready to go! Don't mind if I do!
There!
Here's a raging
Now I'm in the groove! No further!
Lunar corruption!
Ether! Eagle assault!
Lunar blast! Freeze blossom!
Vacuum blade!
Air thrust! Lightning!
Dragon swarm!
Now you're talking!
If it's in the sky, it's
Tectonic
mine!
punch! I owe you one.
Air thrust! A chain between heaven and earth!
Now I'm in
No
trouble!
more playing nice! All disasters
Double
may
demon
one.
fang!
Here, let me help!
Vacuum blade!
Time for one more!
There!
Maelstrom!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin! Very bad! Do
I
it!
don't feel so good.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
It was a close thing.
Double demon fang!
A whirling I never miss!
Vacuum blade!
That
freaking does it!
Reload!
Vacuum blade!
Armor won't but
save you.
There!
You see what happened there is you crossed me.
Take
Go
that!
inside me! Yours to be let free! Burn!
A whirling struggle!
Vacuum blade!
Winds of heaven!
There!
Here's a healing art! First
There! I'm on it!
let's get you out!
Vacuum blade!
One more!
Inferno Dragon!
By the power of God!
I'm on it! Come and face me!
Now! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Dragon demon fang!
Naturally! That'll bring you down!
There!
Don't mind if I do!
Now I'm in the groove.
Try harder! Hold nothing back! There!
Illuminate the
Vacuum blade!
Only here! Holy Land! One more
Take
time!
this!
Gemini Aqua!
There!
Back into the forest!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll
Double
bring you
demon
back from
fang!
death. I'll bring you back from death to
Double
this.
demon fang!
I'll bring you back from death to this. Resuscitation! I'm going to use all the power of my healing arts.
Left on you. I'll tear you apart.
Double demon fang! Not today!
Lunar corruption! By the power of
Vacuum
water!
blade! There!
Flame! Reload!
Vacuum
No more
blade!
Miss Nice Girl! Here, let me help! Blah, blah, blah! Aid!
you!
What a weak!
Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Here, let me help.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that. Glacial Spear, I never miss.
There!
Freeze Lancer! Not on my watch! I'm going to need to use all the
Demon
power of
Fang!
my healing arts to appease heaven and earth.
Take this!
Rip and
Aware
tear!
of the
I owe you one!
Can't get out of this!
Eagle I can handle it. Divine!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Dance in the wind!
Tectonic
Hammer! First aid!
We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Eagle Assault! Vacuum Blade!
Heaven and earth. There you go! Don't let up! Here!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
There!
Here!
I can carve through
Vacuum Blade!
Here! Shining Supernova!
Vacuum Blade!
Raging Cascade! Here's a healing art!
First strike! Vacuum Blade!
Mega Ray!
No further!
Eagle Fly!
Vacuum
That
Blade!
freaking does it!
This'll come in handy.
There!
These fists have got your name on them!
Waterfall!
Vacuum Blade!
Seal!
Dragon Form!
I'll finish you here and now!
Dragon Form!
One more! Lightning!
I'm on a roll now!
Where are you going?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Vacuum Blade!
Rise on!
Tear! It's on!
They're not playing around! Take
Try
cover!
harder!
Annihilation!
Vacuum Blade!
No more
Here and now! Anything in armor is all mine!
Ignite!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Felt fine not too long ago.
Taking
in a
too much
bind?
damage!
This
I'll
should
be
do it!
blading this one!
That
Lightning can
Fire!
Oh, Avatar Spear!
Vacuum Blade!
Sword! Mega Ray!
Dragon Form!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Vacuum Blade!
Mega Ray! Take that!
Vacuum Blade!
Blah, 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 magic! Sleep now! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Vacuum Blade!
Mega Ray!
There! First strike! Vacuum Blade! Double Demon Fang!
Holy Land!
Take
All
this!
good things come. I don't even know the word defeat.
Vacuum
I'm going to
Blade!
need to use all the eat dirt!
Here I come!
Thunder Field! Now! Johalim!
All yours, Kisara! Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Looks like some solid equipment. I have a really bad feeling about this.
They got me
Where are
flanked!
you going? Let them loose and handle this.
You're done!
This one's mine.
Burn!
Here goes!
Vacuum Blade!
Let me show you what my art can do.
Vacuum Blade!
These fists have got your name on them! Now you see what I can do!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Will this help? Stars of light.
Vacuum Blade!
Generation!
Healing
Can't
circle.
get out of this!
That
Do it.
I'm
Ridwell.
sorry.
Frozen.
hammer!
Vacuum Blade!
All you hear it now! Glacial Spear! Fierce Evil!
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always be here.
I can't imagine what we'd do without you, Manuel.
Now! So me?
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Glacial Spear!
A chain between heaven and earth!
I'm on a roll now!
Dragon
A
Form!
wind sea of lightning!
and ready!
Do it!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I've still got a ways to go.
Hi, Hoodle! That'll bring you down! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Airborne Beast, my special. Watch this!
We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said? Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
More
Your astral arc.
Keep calm and take them down!
Now I'm in the
Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
More?
Do it!
Sure!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you!
This one's all mine.
Here's Evil!
Not today.
Freeze
In a
Lancer!
bind. Vacuum blade.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Double demon fang.
Raging
Dragon
Captain!
swarm.
I'm ready!
I'll finish you here and
This one's mine!
Vacuum
This
blade.
is air thrust! Reinforce dreams!
Now I'm in this armor won't save you!
Dragon swarm.
By the power of
Solo
water!
dance.
Back into the fray!
Awesome.
Storm!
Do it!
Strong!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Dragon swarm. Let inside me. Yours to be let free.
Water!
Dragon swarm.
Now!
Ikar! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
More incoming!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Dragon. Shut him
Bring
down.
you down! Let the marksman handle
Dragon
it!
swarm.
Purity! This one's mine!
Swallow dance.
Gemini Ultra! Now Eagle Assault! By the power of water! Healing Flame of Spirit! Lightning Orb!
Dragon swarm.
Now!
Hey! Blow them away!
Take it!
More.
Into the shadows!
Now I'm real mad!
A whirling
Take
struggle!
this!
Winds of heaven! Enemies incoming!
As always.
Then we'll take them down!
I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Sion actually look so...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
A chain between heaven and earth!
Double demon fang.
A wailing sea of lightning! Fury! Flawless victory! Naturally!
Vacuum blade.
Here's evil!
There. Vacuum blade.
You know, Law, watching you really makes me realize
Makes you realize what?
maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Don't think! Just think! In a bind?
Dragon swarm.
It's in the sky!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
Anything in armor is all
Vacuum blade! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash. Everyone's still in one piece?
Now you see what I can do!
It'll body slam us into next week! Here my heaven and earth!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Ready to
Will
go.
that help?
Dragon Form!
All disasters
Vacuum
may
blade!
heal.
Rip it
Confiscated!
I'm on a roll now!
Thanks, Shia.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'll finish you here and now! Talon storm!
Lightning charge! Arctic waterfall!
Eat this!
In here!
Blazing blade!
Let's get one!
Not today!
Swallow dance!
Hit!
Watch this!
More with that
Vacuum blade!
Steel!
Dragon Form!
Lord of
Now I'm in the groove!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! Leave it to you!
Smash you!
Dragon Form! Take it!
Blazing blade!
In here!
Vacuum blade!
No! I won't give in!
Dragon Form!
Lightning orb!
Can't get out of this!
A banana! Let's go!
Where are you going?
Dragon Form! Ignite!
Watch this!
Disasters may die! Healing security! Lightning!
Vacuum blade!
Hold on to your arms! Here I come!
Freaking done it!
Vacuum blade!
Watch and bleed!
Vacuum blade!
Thunder field!
There!
Raging cascade!
Vacuum blade!
Now! Armor won't save you!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Gravity field! I'll
A
finish you
wailing
here and
banshee of
now!
lightning! Here's the
Do it! Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Double Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Reload!
Can't get out of this!
Wind action!
Vacuum blade!
Illuminate the flame! Reload!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Talon Storm! Double Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Reload! Raging storm!
Vacuum blade!
Here's the evil! The enemy is going all out! Will this help? Freeze
Dragon
land!
Form!
Blazing
I can't hold on much longer!
Swallow dance! Now I'm in the
Let's go!
groove!
Raging cascade!
Eagle
Out of
assault!
Dragon
Now
Form!
I'm in the groove!
I never miss!
The earth will
Armor won't save you!
Try harder!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Arc Steel!
Dragon Form! First
Not
strike!
in your dreams!
Talon Hurricane!
Dragon
Can't get out of this!
Burn!
Far enough!
Water! Hear my call!
Eagle assault!
A chain between heaven and earth!
I'm on
Dragon Form!
Blazing flame!
Will this help? Lightning!
Swallow dance! Thankful
In here! Healing circle!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
What would I do now? Water!
Enough
Hear
done.
my call! Where would that came from?
Eat this!
Glacial Steel! Here's evil! Come forth!
Here I come!
Free A chain between heaven and earth!
Do it!
A
Kisara!
wind!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Come and face me!
I can carve through armor!
Radiant Flash!
I'll run you
Vacuum
through!
blade!
No further! Watch this! Rip it down!
There!
Flying freak! Look at me just sit still!
Seal, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Vacuum blade!
I'm on a roll now!
Double Demon Fang!
Confiscated!
Vacuum blade! Burn!
What now?
Now I'm real mad!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
We can't lay a finger on it!
Sure, I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Wow, you've got to be lucky to find this stuff.
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find.
No backing down!
I never miss!
What's this? The flame inside is yours! Be let free!
Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt.
Eat this!
The flashing parts are their weak point.
No further! I'm on it! There! Vacuum blade!
One more time.
Denied!
Vacuum blade!
It's weakened! Now,
This ends now! Vacuum blade! There! Burn! Vacuum blades! I'm on it! Try harder!
I'm going to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Vacuum blade! There! It's on!
Water,
Vacuum blade!
now we're not.
Vacuum blade! Vacuum blade! I'm on it! Double Demon Fang! I'm on it!
Illuminate the
I'm
sun.
on it!
Here I go.
Holy God!
Vacuum
Holy
blade!
Land! Came between heaven and earth.
Double Demon Fang!
A wailing
No
banshee of
today.
lightning. Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here! Oh, now you're talking! Take this! Inferno Punch!
Denied!
There!
Now you see what I can do!
Vacuum blade!
That'll bring you down.
Here goes.
It's finished!
Let's do it.
Double Demon Fang!
Dragon. Feel.
What's this?
Now.
Go, Halim!
All yours, Kisara.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Dispose of the trash.
Vacuum blade! Vacuum blade!
You got company.
Vacuum blade!
Take this! Free!
Vacuum blade!
Ancio, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm ready.
Dragon
Thanks. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Save you!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Quickly then, how?
Pete, let me take the rest of them!
Well, someone's feeling lively.
I'm on it! Dragon
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Halim! This one's got your name on it.
Action to action!
Clean.
Double Demon Fang!
Water, hear my call.
Dragon
Look here!
Come on now! You're finished!
In a bind?
Glacial Spear! Here's Hold on to your arm! Here's Lancer!
Vacuum blade!
Joey! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Radiant
Double
Here's
Spear!
Burning!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
This one's tough! Demon Fang! Vacuum blade! Not today!
I'm just getting started!
Vacuum blade!
Denied! Go for the weak point! There you go! Don't let up!
blade!
Carve through armor!
Let me show you what my art can do!
There!
Prepare to be seen!
I'm on it!
In a bind?
Vacuum blade! Any more of us and I'll burn out!
Celestial Hammer!
There! First strike! The flame inside is good to be let free!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Amazing.
Super Swallow!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Double Demon Fang!
Raging Storm! Up and out! Attack!
What's this? It's time!
I don't even know the word defeat.
In a bind?
It's pinned down! Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor is
Vacuum
on!
blade!
I'll smash you! Oh, now you're
Dragon
talking!
Swarm! First strike!
A charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, it's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here,
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Nothing gets by me! All disasters made one! Glacial Spear!
Power! Ignite! Dragon
Rain
Swarm!
down and purify!
Vacuum blade!
Now or never.
Magic is that'll bring you down! In here!
Vacuum blade! Dragon Swarm! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops! I've still got a ways to go!
Bad feeling about this.
I'm on it! Vacuum blade! No further! Vacuum blade!
They've got me surrounded. Go for the weak point!
I'm just getting started! An astral...
Now, that's like you! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
already on! These sticks have got your name on them!
Holy lift!
Something's wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there.
I can't believe it's come to this.
Dragon Swarm!
What's this?
Goodbye, Arcadia!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Flippy
Far beyond the darkest sky!
Double demon blade!
I'll finish you here and now! In a bind, Talon Hurricane!
Dragon Form!
Let's tear him up!
I don't even know the word defeat. Sleep now.
Double demon fang!
Here's the evil. Don't mind if I do.
Dragon Form!
Freeze Lancer.
Inspiration!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Got it. Now's our chance.
Eat this!
Eat this!
Dragon Form!
Like Astral magic is in.
Try harder!
Here's the healing
Double demon fang!
Prepare to be
Hear my
I can carve through! I'll finish you here and now! You can't get out of this!
Thunderblade.
Dragon Form!
Super Swallow
Here's
Dance!
the healing art.
Talon Hurricane! See what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Pierce through! Double demon fang!
Nothing gets by me!
Try harder!
Go away!
Dragon Form!
Inspiration! Denied! I can do this all day!